Hi all, this video will give you an overview of the first-year housing and meal plan application process for the 2019-2020 academic year. To get the process started, check your personal email for your WPI login credentials. Once you find this information, log into your WPI email account to create your credentials. Then log into the housing portal at housing.wpi.edu. You will need your WPI student ID number and your password. Join the class Facebook group and/or Slack channel to meet your classmates and find people who you want to room with. There is a link in the description of this video. Note that the first step is filling out the housing application. The deadline to complete the housing application is June 15th. Your group leader will receive a time to select housing in late June. That means your group leader will select which space you will live in at your assigned selection time between July 8th and 19th. Let's review some important concepts before we get started. Your group is made up of the people you want to room with and will select a space with. Your group leader is the person who you choose to log in at your selection time and select your housing assignment for your entire group. When you verify your group, it means you are committing to enter into the housing selection process with these people in order to room together. The group leader will need to verify your group once everyone is confirmed in the group to be able to participate in the housing selection process. You can log into the housing application as many times as you need to between May 1st and June 15th. After reviewing the important dates and information on the landing page, proceed to select the academic housing application for 2019-2020. Review the personal details and make sure all information is up to date and accurate. If there are any errors, please contact the registrar's office. Next, upload a photo for your WPI ID. Take the photo against a white or light solid background from the shoulders up. This photo is much like a passport photo. You can find more detailed instructions in the housing application. The following section will allow you to answer some lifestyle questions that will help you reflect on the type of environment you want to live in. WPI Residential Services offers gender-inclusive housing, which is an option for students who want to live with anyone in any space in Founders Hall, regardless of gender. You will need to select that you are interested in gender-inclusive housing in order to participate. You will receive information to your WPI email on the Gender Inclusive Roommate Finder once you complete your housing application. The next 2 pages ask you to sign and then confirm that you recognize this application is a legally binding contract and that you will become financially obligated for the cost of your housing at WPI. You are then directed to the page where you have the option to select renter's insurance by GradGuard. GradGuard offers a renter's insurance program for WPI students. You can learn more about this opt-in plan on our website through the affiliated vendors link. Now you have 2 options on the group formation page. If you are the group leader, you will need to create a group by clicking on the Create a New Group link. You will use the naming convention indicated in the housing application and create a password. It will be your responsibility to communicate that name and password to your group members. Then when all of your roommates have joined the group, you will log back into the application and click Verify Group. If you are not a group leader, you will click on Add Yourself to a Group and enter the name and password given to you by the group leader of the group you are going to join. The next page is where housing selection will happen. When it is your group's housing selection time, the Room Search Wizard link will become live. The group leader will receive more information and another video like this one to explain the process. Right now, you only need to click Save and Continue. The next page you will see is the confirmation page, where you will review and click Continue. The final page will update you on your application status. At the bottom of the page, you will see when you applied, if you signed the contract, and if your application is complete. To begin the meal plan application, click back on the home link at the top of the page and then select Meal Plan Application 2019-2020. On the meal plan selection page, there is a link to the WPI Dine on Campus page, which explains each meal plan in detail. You have the opportunity to select your meal plan for this academic year. Once you select a meal plan, changes cannot be made until you arrive at WPI and until the end of the second week of classes. This application flows in the same way the housing application does. Once you select your meal plan, you will once again be asked to sign the contract to confirm that you recognize this application is a legally binding contract and that you will become financially obligated for the cost of your meal plan at WPI. Here are some reminders as we wrap up. Remember that your group needs to be verified in order to participate in housing selection. Keep checking your WPI email account. All information about housing selection will be sent to this email address. The housing application and meal plan application is due on June 15th. You must join or create a group and verify the group by this date and select a residential meal plan as well. If you need to reform your group or change your group leader, email res-services@wpi.edu. Remember, residential services staff is here to make sure you maximize your opportunities. Don't be afraid to ask for help.